Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. So in today's episode we are going to be making a alternate raid farm. It's going to be super simple, a very simple design. Again, before we jump into the video, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We are literally growing every single day, guys. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who is supporting, and if you are liking the videos that I'm producing, do me a solid and smash that like button as well, because it helps out the channel massively. So that being said, let's get on to today's video. So as you can see, we got two more villagers. We got this guy. I think this guy's like a nitwit. He has no, he's just like useless, but this guy is going to be our main man for today. We are going to need him for our raid farm. So I'm going to show you what I have done to actually get ready for this. Basically, I've emptied this out because where we're going to have this raid farm is like directly going into my kill chamber. Now I know what you're thinking, James, like you cannot do a raid farm near your base because there's no outpost. Well, this is the thing. This raid farm that we're making today, we are not going to be using an outpost. And I know what you're all thinking. You're shouting at the screen saying, well, that's just going to be rubbish. That is going to be awful. But is it really? I mean, seriously, I have so many pillager captains around my base. It is actually unbelievable. One time, I even like had 3 of them over there. I mean, if we just go on a little walk now, I will prove my own point. I am fairly confident. Well, I mean, saying that, I bet we'll go for a little walk now and we won't even find one pillager captain. However, I am fairly confident we will at least come across one pillager captain. And see that? I didn't even have to go very far. There's a pillager captain just there. And like I said, sometimes more than one appears. Sometimes we get 3 appearing and stuff like this. So we are going to, instead of just killing these and then drinking some milk, we are going to build a little farm to actually, you know, actually get the loot from a raid and stuff like that. I think it'll be a really nice addition to Simply Survival. And again, it's just going to be simple, very simple. And that is the idea of Simply Survival. So hopefully this guy does not keep following me. Although, he can stay there somehow. I mean, he's totally going to keep following me now. Please. I hope he goes in the tree farm. Go in the tree farm. Come on. Yes. Okay, so he's in the tree farm. See, we've already got a pillager ready and waiting to trigger this raid. Now, reason being, reason I am here is because we are going to build the raid so it goes directly into here and all the stuff falls down there. As you can see, I've moved the water from when the pigs fall so they don't take damage anymore. Basically, so they will take damage, should I say. Basically, I'm going to make a new chamber going downwards and into this chamber for my pigs at a later date. But right now, I want to build a raid farm 50 blocks above this block just here. So we're going to need to go to about 117. So, this is the perfect opportunity for me to tell you exactly what you are going to need for this build. So, the items you are going to need for this build are as follow. Bring yourself along about 5 stacks of stone. That is going to come in handy every step of the way. I'm going to use some glass panes to make a bubble column because I need to get access up and down there more than once. So I'm going to use glass panes. However, you can just use sand so you can remove the bubble column if you've got a leech and stuff like that. You're going to need about 1.5 stacks of leaves. In addition to this, bring yourself 8 signs, 1 bed, 2 buckets. They're going to want water in. And obviously, you are going to want yourself a villager. That is very, very important to get this to work. So, basically, first step is definitely go to bed. And I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, so it is the morning time, and before I actually build this and we get to building this, basically I just want to say a little shout out to a certain guy who DM'd me. Now, I have no idea who the guy is that's DM'd me. I can't remember what platform he DM'd me on. It was either on Twitter or Instagram. I have looked multiple times for it, but basically he gave me this idea. He basically had one of these things that I'm going to build. It's not exactly the same. He has some like lava kill chamber. And basically, yeah, he built his on the floor, and he says this works perfectly fine on the floor. So, by all means, go ahead and try make this on the floor. However, just to be safe, I'm going to take this 50 blocks above ground level. So, first of all, we're going to want to go to wherever we want to make the farm, and we're going to go ahead and take 9 of these. And then we know we're going up exactly 50 blocks from here. So I'm going to go up 50 blocks. And then I'm going to make a 16 by 16 platform, okay? A 16 by 16 platform. Okay, so there we are. We are at 117. Let's go ahead and start building our platform. Again, like I said, you do not need to bring stone. You can do this out of any block apart from leaves, because they do not spawn on leaves redstone. So we're just going to go out here. Obviously, we know we're on the edge of this kill chamber right about now, so we're just going to go around the kill chamber like so, and this will give us a good indication of where we want our platform. So for example, we got 2 there and we need another 6 going in this direction. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, that's 8 in total. So if we count this one, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. You see, so we can double check that. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let me double check that again. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we obviously want 7 and 8 to make it an 8 by 8. Well, let's double check this one as well. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. And again, you want to do this on every single side. This is probably going to be the easiest way for you. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Again, we're going to go to our final side. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Okay, now what we're going to do is just simply link these together. Super easy, super simple. And then once you've linked them all together, it should look a little bit like this. And then obviously go ahead and fill this in. Okay, so now you should have a little platform a little bit like this. So right about now, I'm just going to seal the middle up, but just do it a level higher, so we obviously know where that is. We got a good indication where that is. So the next step, what I would definitely do is we can go ahead and put our leaves on the outside. So you want to obviously place a holder block there and place one there like so. Remove that holder block and then go ahead and place them all the way on the outside. Now you don't need to put let me get this bit back. You don't need to put the corners like this. If you don't want, you could like skip one, so you can save up on leaves like so. That's exactly how I do it. It's entirely up to you, but you just want a layer of leaves around the outside. Okay, so now you should only have about half a stack of leaves left over. You're not even going to need all of that half stack, although we are definitely going to need some of it. So, next job, basically what I would do now is definitely get our villager up here. I mean, we have still got some adjustments to this platform to do. However, I don't want to do these adjustments just yet because, like I said, I want to get this villager down here. I mean, actually, what we could do, instead of doing it that way, in fact, yeah, we'll do the first bit and we'll add the water first to make this a little bit easier. I mean, you can add these blocks here. This is just going to be where we're going to place our water. Just holder blocks, just so we can get our water in the perfect position. Right now, I've got to go back down because I totally forgot my water. But obviously, you'll be more prepared than me. So I'm just going to go grab some water and do the next step. And then we can actually prepare ourselves for bringing our villager up. Okay, so basically we are going to need to create a way up there, which is a lot better than this. So basically what I'm going to go ahead and do is, whilst I'm down here, is I'm literally going to make a bubble column. Now, this is going to come in handy to get our villager up here as well. So, I just need to work out the exact amount, how it's going to be. So, for example, we know that this is 8 along. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus the leaves. So, this is the leaves. And then we want to come up this block, right? So, this is the block where we're going to put our soul sand, and then we should be right on the edge of our raid farm here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put a block of water like here for when I like want to fall down, and then fingers crossed I can just like jump in there. That's going to be my way down, so I'm not really fussed about getting down. It's just about getting up there, which we can definitely sort out. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and make a bubble column all the way up out of my glass panes. Now, you can use just normal blocks. It's entirely up to you. However, I think glass panes look really, really nice. Okay, so I'm just literally up here. Can you see that guy? The pillager escaped. At least I think it's the same pillager. I can't be certain. But if it's another pillager, this just perfectly proves my point about all these pillagers around. And we've definitely got to put those to good use. Okay, so on the top of my glass pane little bubble column thing, I'm going to go ahead and place a block of leaves on just like each one. Just to make sure that if a raid did spawn, they're not going to be able to spawn on my bubble column. Again, I'm going to use this now. Damn, that was scary. Right, let's carry on. Alright, so I've gone and made this little platform. It's not for anything really. I'm just going to go ahead and put a source block of water here. So I've got access to some water. Again, I'd probably advise to do this if you're in survival as well. Okay, so now we've got a source block of water up here. We can actually go ahead and we're going to want to place some water in here. So probably the best bet, what I would do is remove this leaf and place a book like a normal solid block there, because obviously if you hit one of these with water, then it's going to go straight through the leaves. And then just put some water there like that, and then remove this block and place a leaf there afterwards. That's probably the best way to go. Now we just got to wait for these bubbles to start coming up. Fingers crossed they will. And there we go. So now we've got a way up, and obviously we can use this way up for our villager. But right now we need to go ahead and place our water in. Now I'm going to place our water in, but there's still a step that's very important to do with this platform. But we're going to bring our villager up after we've placed this water in, and then we'll do that step after. So we're going to place one in the corner like so. It will come out to here. And again, let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and place one in each corner now. Alright, my dudes. We've got a little bit of a tedious job to do right about now. So, this is the tedious job. We're actually going to have to remove all of this here and take it down one layer below. So, if I just find that nerd pole I was on earlier, which is this one. So, we're going to stand on this level and literally just remove all of these like so. Leave the ones that the water is sitting on. We will come to that after we've brought our villager in, that is, and then this should all work out swell. So basically I'm just going to remove all the blocks up to the water line, and I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, so once you have removed that middle part, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. So what we're going to want to do now, you're going to want to get to that middle bit again. Probably the easiest way to go. And the way I'm going to do it is just literally go across like this. I'm going to have to remove these blocks after. But I just want to make sure that I don't obviously fall down and die. So let me go ahead and remove these blocks. There we go. Perfect. And basically, yeah, we want to fill this in. All of these ones as well. So I'm going to go and show you what I mean by that. For example, this is perfect here. We just need to get under those blocks as well. And the way that we're going to do that is if we just go a little bit lower. You may, in fact, want to use some scaffolding. That could help you out. But all you want to do is go around the entire outside like so. On the edge blocks with the water sitting on it. Because obviously they're going to get removed at a later time in the video. And just go around on every single block underneath and place a block. And then you can just link it all together. And I'll be back once I've done this step. Okay, so like I said now, it's super simple. Once you've got these ones underneath, all you want to do is simply go here and link all of this up so your floor is solid again. And you want to do that all the way around. Super easy, super simple. Okay, perfect. Now we've got a solid floor underneath my feet, as you can see. We're not going to remove these blocks just yet. Instead of doing that, what I'm going to go ahead and do is find the center. Just double check that's the center all the way around. Yeah, we're in the center. And basically, I'm going to prepare for our villager. So you want to go about, how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go up 5 blocks like so. And this is where we're going to put our villager. So we're also going to want to grab our bed like so. Now this is important to know that to get this villager to sleep, you are going to have to wait for night time to get this in the position that we need. So, a bit like the iron farm, what we're going to do is we are just going to make a little path so when our villager's up here, it can get straight to its bed and there's going to be no faffing around. You know the drill, guys. We want to make sure that this villager can get straight up here and easily access that bed. The easier you make this part, the faster this is going to work. So that should be fine once he's actually up here. So we can go up there. Perfect. And then obviously you're going to get these leaves and like cover the villager in. But first, let's go and get our villager. Also, what you might want to consider doing before you go and get your villager, again, I do apologise about the rain. What I would do is simply create some kind of barrier like this. This is going to, like, save your villager. Maybe, I don't know, villagers are really long sometimes. So they do tend to do exactly what they want. So maybe this kind of little barrier here will do you the world of good. Again, you can just remove that once our villager is in our main trap. So, let's go down and actually move our villager. I definitely didn't just kill that other villager. So, basically, we need to get this guy up there somehow. So, he's in a boat, which is always a helpful hand. And we're just going to go up some water. Come on. Oh, come on. Yes. This could be more difficult than it looks. I mean, this is definitely the hardest part of the build. Definitely getting your villager up there. It's definitely going to be the hardest part. I mean, you may have better methods than me. However, I mean, come on, no. Whoa, did you hear that? My villager. I'm just going to use the bucket and boat method. Now, I've put a massive stream of water down my staircase. So, I'm just like praying that this is going to work. I mean, it kind of does. But we've got a hell of a big staircase to get up, right? I mean, it's not little. No! Okay, I was literally about to say that this method is going actually great. But then my villager escapes out the boat somehow. Hey, dude. Come here. So, yeah, I think it's because of the, like, there's a double bit of water there. Something like that. There. Back in the boat. How are we going to fix this then? Maybe we just place a piece of sand there. That works. Let's go. Okay, we are close to the top. Oh, no! No! Save the villager. Damn, that was close. I'm removing this water now. Oh, God. My eyes are sweating. I mean, also known as crying. I mean, I don't know if it's crying. No. Oh, my God. That was so close. Again, please watch out when you're moving your villagers around. Remember, boats are just like, I don't know, like, sometimes they go invisible. That is crazy. That is crazy. Right. How are we going to do this? Okay, so we got a witch just here. I'm just going to go there. Kill this witch. Oh, no. Damn it. And this is the joys of doing tutorials in survival. Literally anything could happen right about now. I wonder what happened to that witch. I mean, like, hopefully it died. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so I'm fairly certain the witch died. Happy days. And now we just got to get this villager in here. I'm actually a little bit worried about when it gets to the top. If it gets stuck like that witch just did. But there is literally only one way to find out and do this. Let's go for it. Let's just go for it, guys. Oh, God. Okay. The moment of truth. Oh, no! We're in the boat! Oh, no! Oh, damn it. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Oh, damn. Alright, so, basically, what I have done, as you can see, we got our villager here, and I've kind of gone around the bottom. Now, because this is glass panes, I made a mistake here. I probably would advise you not to use glass panes. I've gone around the bottom so we can get him right in the center, because obviously these bits are open. I'm fearing that this villager may actually get trapped and just suffocate. So, I've used a couple of the signs down here, and then we can remove all this and replace, obviously, the glass panes once we got the villager up here. This is the hardest part. Now, it's going to be a lot easier for you to use solid blocks. Again, you live and you learn. So, let's do this. Let us do this. We need to get up here. If I can. Hopefully. It's always the last hurdle that's the hardest. There we go. And then, my plan is, put the villager in here. Block him in. And destroy the boat. Okay. Sweet. Now, I'm going to try and push him in. Now, hopefully, this guy goes all the way up and we do not suffocate him. Fingers crossed, guys. Come on. We can do this. He's on the edge. Oh, God. This is scary. Here he is. Come on, get up, man. Before he drowns. Did he go up? Yes! Yes! I'm victorious. Now you can stay up there, dude. And we're just going to literally remove all of this now. Epic. And we can go and sort out that bottom bit as well. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. In addition to this, you can actually remove this water now. You do not need any more water. Oh, no. Yeah, so probably best to do this with a pair of Elytra, if, of course, you've got a pair of Elytra. I haven't yet. I mean, I haven't gone to the end again yet. I mean, I've got a plan. But a load of things have gone... Since I lost my Elytra, my plan has just gone downhill. I did want to do an epic video. But I've got to change... I've changed the plan now. So I have got a plan to get them back. Do not worry. We are going to get them back soon enough. So, yeah, that was kind of a fail. Is there any more of my stuff around? Let me get me pickaxe. So now we can replace all of these again with the glass panes. Let's get our glass panes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort this out and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I fully cleaned out the bottom now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now we can go back up and we can basically, we're just going to do a little bit of waiting. So now we're just back up here. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the rest of this. Again, being careful not to fall off. So while we're waiting for night to fall, basically we can go around and remove these blocks now. We no longer need these holder blocks here. Okay, so as you can see, it is now night time and the villager has gone straight up there to his bed. Exactly how we want it to be. So now we're going to grab the remainder of our leaves and basically we're just going to fully enclose this villager. So for example, we're going to have one here, we're going to have one here. We don't need to have one here, so I'll put a holder block. We can have one here, a holder block, another one next to it, and finally we want to put one near his bed. And then you can go ahead and double that up. And what I like to do to give him a little bit more protection, obviously cover these two up like so, and then go ahead and put another two on top of there. Sorry, it's a little bit dark. Obviously, it is night time. After you've done that, what you can do is you can remove, obviously, these holder blocks, because these are going to give the, raid, areas to spawn. And we are going to wait. And, of course, sorry, before we go and do anything else, we can go ahead and remove any other blocks like so. Okay, so it's officially daytime again. Our villager is trapped in his little leaf bubble thing. He will stay in there forever now. As you can see, he's not going to go anywhere. This is the perfect setup. So now we've got one final step to do. What I would do first, well, we've got two steps actually. Find your center and go ahead and remove those 4 blocks like so. Just make sure that you've got the right blocks, because I have actually built this before. Well, not this exact farm. I built an iron farm and I messed up the whole of the bottom blocks. So just double check that you've got the right center blocks, I know you probably have. And then we're going to go ahead and place some signs on top here like so. So we're going to place one there, one on top like that, straight facing this way and this way. So a total of 8 signs. I've just got an extra one just in case. Okay, so for the final step, obviously before we did put blocks underneath these blocks, we can now go ahead and remove all of the edge blocks. What this is going to do is make all of the water go into the center. So when our raid spawns, it's going to drop all in the center and it should be good to go. And once you've done that, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. No source blocks of water whatsoever, just the 4 corners, and everything, no matter where you are, it will go into the center like so. It will get stuck a little bit there, but obviously we're not going to use items. This thing is only going to push mobs into the center. So now this is done, this is basically finished. Now in regards to the kill chamber, it is entirely up to you what you want to do for your kill chamber. Now I would definitely advise making a trident killer. Trident killers are really, really good, especially if you have a fortune or a looting 3 sword, should I say, not fortune 3. Basically, if you're holding a looting 3 sword and using a trident killer, you're still going to get the looting effect via the trident killer. So that's a really good method to use. Me, however, I am just going to go ahead and simply let them drop into this area here. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to change my pigman farm up a little bit. So I've got like a tunnel going all the way up to this. Again, oh no. No, I was in the water. Let's go and start a raid, right? I mean, that's what we're all waiting for now. We've got to go find a pillager captain. Now, we did have one in there, but he's just wandered off somewhere. But 100%, 1,000,000%, there is going to be more pillagers around here. I 100% guarantee it. I mean, like I said to you, I found like 3 pillagers at once, and it was just crazy. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I actually think I did it in an episode, and I fought them. I wonder what episode that was. I can't actually remember. But as I was saying, look, just look at this. We got a pillager and his horrible mate. Yo, dude. It's a bit laggy. There we go. So we got the effect. So let's go and do this. So as soon as we approach this area, a raid should start as predicted. And I'm just going to go ahead and stand on this bit. So, this is the moment of truth. The raid will start coming in, and we should get some super awesome loot. Now, basically, if these don't die, then we will have to go down here. So, I really could do with making a, better kill chamber. You see, like, they may land on the edge. So, I really could do with making a better kill chamber, so they definitely die, so I don't have to keep going up and down. But I may have to go like up and down for this first raid, but I'm just showing you guys the basic principle of this. Okay, so we're just going to wait for the remainder of the raid to finish. And again, basically, this is not supposed to be a perfect raid farm, automatic raid farm. This is just supposed to be for those pesky pillagers around here that you really want to get rid of. Again, this is really quite perfect for me, considering it don't take that long to build, you know what I mean? It's actually really quite decent. I mean, I'd prefer it to be up here, the raid, than all in the caves down there, and you just can't find them. Whereas this, it's just a nice little design. So let's go ahead and let this raid finish. Alright, so there we go. We've done a full raid, and I'm super happy with it, to be honest with you. I do need to sort out a new way of actually killing these guys. I'm definitely going to go for a trident killer. However, like I said, this one here, it works really, really well. Just to get those pesky pillagers away from your base and stuff like that. And why not take advantage of them and use the bad omen effect for a raid, and a controlled raid at that. Okay, so that is it for today's video. Again, I do hope this helps you out in your world. I know this is gonna do me the world of good. Now, what I'm gonna do, ready for next episode, or maybe not ready for next episode, I'm gonna definitely sort on a better kill chamber, and I might even work on a trident killer. So that's it for today. I will catch you on the next one.